Common colds are very disturbing, and most of the time we find very few cause to treat it or make sure that they are gone or get relieved of them. But in this video, I'm going to teach you the 4 remedies or possible ways to deal with common cold. Yes, by the end of this video, we are going to learn the possible remedies to deal with common cold. Common cold is a viral infection that can be spread from somebody who has it to another. It can be transferred from one person to another person through air droplets. That's if the infected person sneezes into the air, blows their nose, or coughs. So the virus can easily be transferred from the infected person to another person through this means. And the virus can stay on surfaces for long or for hours. So if the infected person sneezes, if the infected person coughs, or the infected person touches the nose or blows the nose, this virus can be transferred to surfaces or in the air, can be in the air. So the other person inhaling it, touching it, can end up being infected. What are the typical symptoms of common cold? The typical signs and symptoms of common cold include runny nose, nasal congestion, cough, headache, sneezing, and sometimes sore throats. These symptoms usually last between 7 to 14 days. That's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to 14 because it's a viral infection. But the good thing is that being hygienic or keeping hygienic practices will help you get rid or prevent some of these means of getting this virus. So sometimes we encourage people to wear masks, make sure that they have regular hand wash so that anytime they have touched on the every surface or they've picked from every surface they will not end up touching their nose, they will not end up touching their mouth or eyes, so that they will transfer the virus to themselves. But we also encourage that we wear surgical masks or nose masks or cover our nose and mouth whenever we are coughing, whenever we are sneezing, or whenever we are in a crowded environment, so that we will not end up being infected. So somebody may ask, what are the ways to deal, or what are the remedies for this common cold? Although there is no proven cure for common cold, there are following as some techniques and practices that we can do to ensure or reduce the effects of common cold. One, the use of humidifier. Yes, the use of humidifier. Humidifier is actually not going to let your common cold go, but it will help moisten your mucosal lining. Humidifier will help your mucosal lining, the membranes of your mucus, your nose and your buccal cavity membranes, to moisten, so that instead of having a congested nose and whatever, it will moisten it so that you can easily get rid of any mucus that is produced there. Taking a hot shower to also helps increase the body's temperature so that it can get rid of substances or balance the temperature that you find yourself. The third point is we have salt water gargle. So you have to gargle with salt water. What we are saying is, during this viral infection, the time that you have a common cold, there's possibility that you having a drip or the mucus that is produced can fall back into your throat, and this may cause another problem. So what we encourage is that you have a salt water gargle. You boil salt water, then you put it in your mouth and you gargle so that it will sip up, it will go down into the throat so that you can rinse out. So you are keeping the environment away from any formation of mucus or any drip of mucus, thereby reducing the effects of your common cold, and you become a little bit relieved. And one of the most important points to note is drink a lot of water. Yes, although drinking a lot of water is not going to get rid of the common cold, but it's also going to add to the amount of fluid that you need to maintain or balance the ecosystem. Drinking a lot of water helps to balance the volume of fluid need or fluid loss whilst you are experiencing this viral infection. So you taking a lot of water, you hydrate the system so that the body will have enough to fight the infection at hand. Then lastly, getting over-the-counter medication. Unfortunately, there are no proven medication for common cold or for colds. However, getting nasal conjunctions and antihistamines will help a lot. If there is a presence of cough, there is the need to take cough syrups or cough depressants so that it will relieve you of the cough that you are experiencing. So that way you can get it over the counter. Also, we know that some common cold come with some pain and that some discomfort. So there are some painkillers and pain relievers that are associated with common cold that you can take them so that you'll be relieved of the headaches and of the sore throat and certain pains that you find yourself in. Stay tuned and like, comment and share if you find this video very interesting. You can as well click on the plus button to follow our